MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. Interleague Baseball comes your way next.
If you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
At the plate, Skeeter Diddy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, Skeeter Diddy.
Skeeter Diddy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in the switch hitter, Skeeter Diddy.
The left fielder, Skeeter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Skeeter Diddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
9-1 is the way this one ends. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. The plate, Skeeter Diddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Diddy.
Here's the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Skeeter Diddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe one.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Skeeter Diddy. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scored.
Number 36.
Stepping up to the plate, Skeeter Diddy. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Marlins took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. The Rockies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Plate, Skeeter Diddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Marlins, the left fielder, Skeeter
Here's the pitch.
Diddy.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Rockies will have to deal with a real threat on base. In now, Skeeter Diddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Skeeter Diddy.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Digging in, Skeeter Diddy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Dahl is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Skeeter Diddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Now at the plate, Skeeter Diddy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive. So digging in now, JT Riddle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Miami down to their last strike. On the ground to the right side. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over, and this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. The Rockies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Stepping in, Skeeter Diddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Skeeter Diddy.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Here's the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Rockies will have to deal with a real threat on base. Standing in, Skeeter Diddy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Skeeter Diddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding in, Skeeter Diddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets him, 2 down. Leading off the inning, Skeeter Diddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Leading off the inning, Skeeter Diddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Myers is there, and he has it for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Skeeter Diddy.
Skeeter Diddy.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Skeeter Diddy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Skeeter Diddy, he'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Miami, the left
First pitch of the at-bat.
27.
This is line to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Skeeter Diddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Skeeter Diddy.
The left fielder, Skeeter Diddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let it go.
Standing in, Skeeter Diddy. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Ready now, Skeeter Diddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Settling in now, Earl Gates. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show.
For Miami.
Into the box now, Skeeter Diddy, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
First pitch, 7-10.
Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Skeeter Diddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Come on, let it fly.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Digging in now, Skeeter Diddy. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Skeeter Diddy. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Skeeter Diddy.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Get down, get down.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, you can do it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. One run is scored. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. So striding forward now, Skeeter Diddy. He singled his last time up.
Diddy.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Miami jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Arena earns the win, his second. Kyle Bearclaw records the save, his seventh of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.